Hello everybody, I want you to show how the possibilities are of building with peer-to-peer systems. So I've been watching Direwolf and the maker of Applied Energetics, and I saw the way he built it, like this system, and because I make always big builds, I had a lot of problem to figuring everything out. And if you look, there are only two numbers that you need to remember. It's 8 and 32. 8 because of smart cables and 32 because of the dense cables. Now in the system of algorithm, when you see the system, you have 32 screens. You see how many cables you need, but it is small factor on the controllers. You see, I only need 3 spots, 3 sides to have twice 32 screens. Now you don't need to build it 3 high, you can build it 4 high, 5 high, that doesn't matter. But what you always have to remember is that you have a package of 8. And the 8 connects to the dense cable of 32. So that's 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Together it's 32. And that's why this cable is full. And in a peer-to-peer tunnel. And same here. So you can keep going on, but for cable management it's terrible. So I was figuring out a lot how to do it. And I managed to get this. Now I'm gonna show you later how you do it, but this is how I did. I run one dense cable, as you can see. And here I have already set up 130 monitors. Here again, package of 8 on dense cable. Together it's not really 32, it's only 30 because it's 3 high and 10 large. So it's 30, so you don't have a full one. There's still a black line on it. And connected on a peer-to-peer tunnel. So every 30 connect on a peer-to-peer tunnel makes 100. Already have 120. I can go forever, as long as it's a possibility. And as you can see here, let me show how I did it. So you have to keep in mind that you can get to 8 screens together, but you need disconnect them to each other, so you can only feel 8. In my case it's 6. So I put twice large, then I put again a toggle bus between it that disconnect the power and the data connection, and then I fill it up again and again and again every time in 2 cases. Here I see it, it's 3, but that doesn't matter because it's not connected, but it's just to show. I will show later how it's working, how you have to do it. But in my system it becomes every peer-to-peer connection makes one channel, a peer-to-peer channel. So a smart cable can make 8 peer-to-peer channel, dense cable can make 32 peer-to-peer channels. That's why you can make it very large. So I have here set up that I pre-made it. Let's say that you have at one point you have the planter and the other side the harvester, and you need those buses to connect to take out or bring in. So as you can see, I can make a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 2, that's a 16. Yeah, you hear it right, that's a 16 planters and 16 harvesters. As you can see, you have one channel. Well, I will see in the beginning. So you have those two buses, make 2 lines. You have one line for this one line for this one, together all those 4 make 4. 4 gives one line on the dance cable. So here you have a second one, then a third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, and then the last one is 8th one. So he is full, dance cable is full, and he goes to the peer-to-peer system. I have put 2 arrays on that. As you can see, I've put 2 arrays on that, so from here it shows one peer-to-peer tunnel, from here a second one. Here I've made an example for drives, same system, on the same cable, still on the same cable. Everything is lined up on the same cable, those 120 screens, all those drives, all the setup, farm setup, so everything on the same cable. Now, how do you do it? Well, it's simple. First, you put peer-to-peer internal portal on it. You do shift click on, every time you have to do the shift click on the device it's connected to. So from here to the controllers and here, so I'm gonna do shift click, then I go to the controller, I put one here and just click, no shift click, just click. Okay. So just click, then I connect with this way, and then I connect this one here, and now we wait a little bit until it reacts, activates. You have to wait a little bit, hop, there it activates. So you see, that's how you do that. Now same way on here. I'm gonna show you how we do it here. So here the same way, you put one portal on it, you do, because this is a device, you do shift click on it, then you go back there, now let's see, everything is full everywhere, so let's do one. Let's do one here. You have a spot here. Let's do one here. Up. Just click on it. Oh, yeah. Just click on it. You put cable on it. See, everything can stay on the blue. You don't need to change color. So now I put one there, waiting until it activates. There you go. So you see, this is the first 4 line, second 4 line, fully full, and it's connected. This you have the first peer-to-peer line, the second one, and the third one. You see it here, and you can see that 4 peer-to-peer ports, channels, or 1 line on the dance cable, so that's 1. And from here you see there's a second one, still a second one, so I still have many portals, peer-to-peer portals ability. You can expand it. Now the same here. Now let's see if the array is right. here is wrong. Let me change this before it's totally wrong. So let's see, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I'm gonna put this on. Okay, now let's put screens on it. Storage monitor, just for the showing that it's working. Now again, and you will always have to do it. This is the device place. You have to start there, not the controller here, because otherwise if you start on the controller it doesn't work. I've warned you. Now we put that one here. Now I have to do a shift click on it. Shift click, go back to the controller. Put one here, just click, put cables on it. There you go. Now I put their cable on it. And now you wait until it's activated. There you go, it's activated. But you don't have the same thing because, let's see, let's fill it up completely. So you can see it's right. So there you go. Okay, you see the monitors are activated because it accepted the block to need to watch. See, it's working. So again, so that's 1, 2 peer-to-peer, 3 peer. Oh yeah, it comes from there, you see. So this gives one line, this gives a second line of peer-to-peer. And here you go, here you see that's the third one. So you know it's 4. So you get 4 peer-to-peer channels gives one line. So it's 4, 8, 12 peer-to-peer lines used at the moment. And you have 32, so you still can place a lot and a lot more. So even if it seems to be unlimited, you still can do a lot with it. Now you have seen me writing it on the forum. I've been posting a lot there, and as you can see, I figured out many things out, and I found out also with the help of algorithm, his explanation, there is a way to connect two networks together, but not in the same way like it used to in 1.6, but another way. You use an interface and you use a storage bus. So the green line, that's to view this network. So the green line goes to the interface. That you can use smart cable. You don't need big one. You can even use normal cable, covered cables. Doesn't matter. You put a storage bus on it, and then you they connect to the one. And if you want to see both sides, what's in it, you can do it the other way. Now, let's see what you can view in here. I'm gonna put that block away. So you see, I have 5 miscellaneous, 5 sponges. Now, this one says there is 9 of bytes used, one of the types. Here, you can see the same. Also, now I'm gonna take out here, out. I take the sponge out. So there is no sponge anymore. You watch here, you still say there's one type, 9 bytes used. So I took the sponge from that network. Now we're gonna check here if it's true. And yes, this is empty now. Now let's put it back in. Now where the terminal is, when you put it in, it's put on the drives of that network. So if I put the sponge down there, it's not gonna fill here, but it's gonna fill there, or vice versa. So if you put it on this network in, so he shows it's in it, and you can see it's on here. See. Now let's take the other one out, the mycelium out. That's from the other side. Just to be sure. Oh. Just to be sure, check. It's still 5 in it. Yeah, they're still in here. So I took the 5 mycelium of that one, that network out. See, it's empty. Now let's put it back in. Put it back in. So you have 5 mycelium in here and 5 sponges there. So if you watch there, you can see both. If I watch here, you can see both, and you can take it out both sides. That's because of this system. Now at the last post I had a lot of problem because I thought I could only put 7 controllers, but it seems I can put a lot more. So just to show you this, you see, or like this way. See, there is many ways. Now the only difference with algorithm system with IDEA, you use less spaces, less faces of the controllers, but you use a lot of cables. So cheap here, expensive there. My system is you use a lot of faces, but you use less cables. You use only one cable, then you can do a lot with it. Now keep in reminder that you always have to shift click on it on the device that you start your peer-to-peer, not the controller. Always the device first in shift click, and then on the click by the controller. By that it works. If you do from the controller shift click and you do click on the device, it doesn't work. Now you can see how I do it. It's simple. Let's take an orange cable just to show. To save a little bit of space, you can do like I did. You put, for example, an orange on here. You can put one there and one there. That's gonna be a problem. I see it. I haven't space enough. Let's fast make space. Oh, fuck it. How can I do it? Oh, let's put in one here. That kind of way. As you can see, you can put many more. Then you put the orange cable here. You can put some portals here. I call it portals always. The peer-to-peer. Now you have to understand, here it's the exhaust of the peer-to-peer, so there it enters the peer-to-peer net. Here it goes outside the peer-to-peer line. But what you put as data in the peer-to-peer have to go out and go back in the network. That's why you put it like that, but you can do that. Doesn't matter here. Oh, it go away. But you can also put there, and you can put one there below too. That's just to show how tight it is. As you can see, you can put 4 on one. So that's a lot, and because if you can put many controls on it, I don't see real problem. And if you end up filling up all the 32 peer-to-peer portals on that cable, you pull just another cable out to do all the rest of the device. So even if there are numbers that make it limited, you can expand it very, very, very large. I hope you enjoyed. This is Paul Bruder. Over and out.